So you definitely got Liverpool. And so if you win that game, if Liverpool win and Man City win, you've got Liverpool versus Man City in the next round.
I don't want Man City to win then. I don't want them to win then. Because I don't want to see them again, man. Twice is enough, man.
You got you and then you have the game on the 27th of April. Ain't bad, you know what I mean? See them twice again for the end of the season, bro.
The thing is, if we get City, that means we're playing City 3 times in April. Because the Prem game's in April, the FA Cup's in April, and then the Champions League will be in April. Like, we don't need to see them that much, man.
Yeah, I know, but it's good tough luck, bro.
I mean, like...
Affinity Extra. Be extra.
The views and opinions expressed in this podcast are personal and do not necessarily represent the views of Affinity Extra.
Yo, this is your boy here, Roger Moore, here on Affinity Extra, celebrating gospel music of black origin. I'm here alongside DJ Marx, and maybe some more guests will jump in, but me not a businessman because we got y'all to get to today. So, you know, I'm gonna, as I said, I'm gonna jump on. I can chat sense with Mark, and we see how it goes from there, people, you know what I'm saying? And we're gonna celebrate blackness in football. But we'll talk all football anyway, so yeah. So hopefully you get the vibe, guys. That one frustrating thing is that we do for years we've felt black footballers get talked a certain way till this very day, gets treated a certain way till this very day. You know what I'm saying? I.e. the Zuma situation. We don't want to go back into that, but it looks like people want to drag that out because RSPCA wants to drag that out, yeah. But yet, when it comes to child Q, there's nobody gets sacked. Isn't that amazing, Marcus? Yeah. You know what I mean? You can kick up a cat and get charged and get booed, and you can disgracefully treat a child like it is, and the teachers and the police haven't been sacked. The police officers involved in being sacked. It's just amazing. You know what I mean, bro? It's just amazing. And they said there's no such thing as systemic racism. No, and don't get anyone who's listening in, don't get guilt tripped and go, are you saying everybody's... I'm not saying everybody's racist. I'm just saying, let's have a look at what he really is. Yeah? And that before you start jumping up and getting crazy, you know what I mean? You got to be real with that anyway still, yeah. But listen, DJ Marx is recovering because his heart, was up and down last night, you know what I'm saying? Thank goodness that Nottingham Forest never had the shooting boots on yesterday, because Marcus would be depressed in the corner right about now. He might not even come on today because of that, Marcus. Let's kick off with the FA Cup, man. You know what I'm saying, Marcus? How are you recovering after your fluky win yesterday?
Again, the thing is, Liverpool were in control of the game. We know that for a fact. We were in control of the game. Forest had a good number of chances. Definitely, there was 2 in particular where I felt that if the striker was more clinical, they should have been goals. If you had put that in front of someone like a Salah or any of the other top strikers, a Lacazette or whatever, those are like sure goals. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I think we definitely got obliged in that sense, but at the same time I thought we was in control. So I think Liverpool have addressed a lot of issues over the years in terms of developing as a club, and they're much better than they were before. But the one thing that still remains is their inability to just like brush aside smaller teams. It's almost like they become like less motivated for the match because it's just so and so. We just come out here. I don't know what it is, because we really, if you go to bookies, if you're also a bookie man, you'd put a 3-0, 4-0 on Liverpool win. Do you know what I'm saying? So, I don't know. But we did what we had to do. Still in line for that quadruple, so I can't complain.
Bro, let's not go to the quadruple. Don't even bring the quadruple talk into this conversation. We're not even going to talk about no quadruple, people. Don't worry. We're not entertaining that still, yeah? Because, boy, that is not going to be a very great position we're going to find ourselves in. But I guarantee you, Liverpool is not going to win the FA Cup. He's not going to win the league. And he's not going to win the Champions League in the same time.
When is the next FA Cup game?
Oh, bro, I think it's something like, I saw something like the 8th of April, right about that weekend. I'm sure it is, bro.
Okay, that's what I thought, because that's before the Liverpool City game, and we were playing City in FA Cup.
It's getting messy, bro. That's messy. But and you look, he didn't have him in the Champions League, bro. If he had City in the Champions League as well, bro, that would have been messy. FA Cup. So
it'll be interesting because, like, I think whoever gets that win in the FA Cup is going to have that mental edge for that game for the Premiership. So we'll see what happens.
Oh, please, bro. Oh boy, he's putting it out right now. He's putting it out there. But no, I think that FA Cup wise, how you feeling about Liverpool? You got all the big guys in there. Apart from there's always one guy that looks kind of weird at there, and it's Crystal Palace's time. But it's Crystal Palace against Chelsea, and Crystal Palace hasn't got one of the key players, Gallagher, because he's on loan from Chelsea. Can Crystal Palace cause an upset, bro?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, this is the same Crystal Palace that caused an upset against Man City, so why can't they do it against Chelsea?
True. And Chelsea's not really clinical right now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They're clinical, but they're not.
Yeah.
Deadly.
They've definitely. I mean, they're playing well still, but they've definitely started compared to how they started off.
Yeah.
The way Patrick's got their man playing over at Palace, I think right now, I'm not saying that they're a team, that's going to win trophies or anything like that. But I don't think there's a team that can go to Palace right now and expect that they're going to just walk over Palace. You know what I'm saying? Palace will give anybody a good game, man, about now. So it'll be interesting to see what happens there. I actually want to see Palace go through. I actually want to see them beat Chelsea.
No, that'd be great. So it'll be Crystal Palace Man City final.
If you say so, I'm saying that Liverpool going to take that again.
That would be funny still to have Chelsea. If it's Chelsea Liverpool in the final again, bro, Chelsea got to take out, bro, because they should have took it out last time, man. Now I know what DS is all about. It should be quite interesting, man. But Chelsea, man. Oh Lord, I can't judge Chelsea. I can't wait them out. But Man City's Man City, bro. They Southampton look like they had them on the rocks, and they're just clinical. They're clinical.
Yeah.
And it's all down to missed chances. Just before Man City got 2, or it could have made it 3. That's it, made it 3-1. Southampton should have scored to make it 2-2, and they missed a chance. And then City just goes away, and then there's. And the thing is, he's bringing Mahrez and Foden onto the pitch, bro. You know what I mean? He's just like stuck, bro. Absolutely stuck. Yeah. But it's like you guys made the changes.
City's one of them teams, though, isn't it? And Liverpool, I suppose, to a certain degree now, is that they come with a strong 11, and then whoever they bring in off the bench now is going to come in and just add to that strength, or keep the same balance as theirs. So. Yeah, when you're talking about being able to bring off a man like Mahrez and Foden onto the pitch, it's like a joke thing, isn't it, really?
Well, it's just like, that's just a finishing maneuver. So, no, definitely impressing that. So, we've got the 4 teams left, guys. We've got Chelsea, Crystal Palace. I do think the Chelsea is just going to be 2-0 there, bro. I think the occasion would do over the young buttes at Crystal Palace, because not even Zaha has proved it on the, on the big stage. Is this the biggest stage that you reckon Zaha has been on?
Yeah, in terms of him being able to do something for the team, probably. I mean, he's not really done nothing since however long. Do you know what I'm saying? I don't recall him being in any major games at United. So
was he in the final against Man United, Zaha?
I don't recall him in any big games for United. So
now, but was he playing for Crystal Palace in that team? He wasn't, was he?
I don't think so.
That'd be interesting. Interesting. It would be interesting to do a quick search on that still. Yeah. What do you think of Liverpool's chances against City? And I don't know why I'm asking you about it, but what's your justification at Liverpool?
You know what? Liverpool's chances are as good as any other team. I think I'm never going to be one that's going to say, we're going to go there and win. Obviously, I want us to win, but we're talking about the 2 top teams right now in English football. Both with very strong squads. Regardless of how they got to this position in the semis, they're both going to play full squads for the game. So it's going to be interesting. I think, like I said, I can't call it as to who's going to win, because they're both playing good games. I think Liverpool probably on a better form at the moment in terms of how the games have been going for them in the Premiership. Liverpool probably on a better form, but I think it's going to be a tough one to call. I just know that whoever wins this game is going to play a big part in terms of how the game in later on in April goes for this pretty much could be the deciding match in terms of who wins the Premiership. So we'll see. There's more at play here than just like the FA Cup.
Okay, so you think it's almost like a psychological battle?
It is because, at the end of the day, if Liverpool go to, for example, to Man City, get beat up at City, you just assume that Klopp is going to be thinking to try something different in the next game. Do you know what I'm saying? And same vice versa. You're going to assume that whoever loses, if one of the team loses, and on top of that, you got to remember Liverpool want to win this one because they can't afford to draw in the Premiership game. They have to win it. You know what I'm saying? Because we're behind. So City have it all in control. Liverpool have to win in order to get their advantage. City only need to draw and then carry on playing. So I think
City's just missing that striker, bro. If they had a striker, bro, the division would have been locked off by now. You know what I mean? And straight up, man. No, but I hear what you're saying. I totally hear what you're saying. They've given you a chance, man, because they were gone, bro. They was absolutely gone. Yeah. And it shows that they haven't really lost games. Just drew a couple of games, and all of a sudden you're back into the mix. So he's just like, and you just haven't slipped up. So fair play to you. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Fair play to Liverpool. But, again, I want Man City to win the league because I just can't afford for you to... Would that mean you're equal to us then?
Yeah.
You would actually join... You would actually catch us up?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, as I feel to be still looking up at us.
We'll catch you up. In fact, I don't even know how many. I don't even know how many it is now. Actually, to tell the truth, how many had you gone ahead of us?
I think
because we were ahead of you obviously at one point. You
1 point, but you was ahead of us, and then we just overtook you a long time, bro. Let's see league titles.
Let me take a quick look.
Yeah, because is it Premier League titles? Oh no, Division 1 titles, isn't it? League titles. It's gotta be league titles. League titles. UK. United versus Liverpool. Yeah, basically. Because nobody else can touch us, really, innit? What? You went ahead of us? No trophy cabinet. Oh, second.
Yeah, so no, at the moment, United on 20, Liverpool on 19. So this one would level it.
1 second. Planet Football reckons you got one more trophy than us. Where have we got the trophy over us?
If you're talking about overall trophies, then I think so. Actually, no, we haven't. I think in terms of overall trophy, United have got more. 66 they've got, and we've got 64.
Okay, cool. Yeah, thanks to Fergie.
But actually, no. In fact, it will be 63 now because of the recent.
We're not talking about the dumb titles, bro.
No, that's what I'm saying. Overall titles, because it includes all of that. So when you look at overall titles, I think you got one more over us now. So if we win any more cups this season, that will level us in terms of total, and obviously we win the Prem, that will level us in terms of league.
Yeah, man, we're still ahead of you though. Still,
For now. I mean, on current form as well. You were putting money on the fact that we will put past you guys. So
listen, what we do is Man City is hold it down, guys. Wait until we get Ten Hag, and then we will come for you in 2 seasons, bro. Don't worry about it.
You hope so. I've heard that same talk about Van Gaal. I heard the same talk about Moorinho.
Oh, not Van Gaal.
I heard all that talk before the man just came. So we'll see.
All right. It's like that still. Yeah, but listen, either way, that's the FA Cup, guys. So overall, I do believe who's going to win the FA Cup. I do think Man City will come through and win the FA Cup. What are you saying, bro? And obviously, you reckon Liverpool?
Yeah, I've got to go for my club, and I can't say it's going to be Man City because I do generally believe that it's going to be between those two teams. I do generally believe that. So whoever wins, I think, out of Man City, Liverpool are the ones that I reckon will go on to win the overall thing. So I have to go for my club, innit?
All right. At least I got like I'm just tying up my shirt here because it's the Milan shirt because Milan's top of their league still, So let's keep it fresh, and what I mean, people have to kind of represent now. But okay, cool. So you got that, and then okay, let's get down to business. Champions League. Okay, cool. Let's have a look at this thing now. Champions League, bro. Talk to me.
You know what?
You got to buy in it.
It's one of those things where I kind of feel that any of the teams that remain in it can win it. I genuinely believe that.
The first game is going to be 5th of April. It's going to be Benfica. Well, it's Benfica versus Liverpool and Man City versus Atletico Madrid. Yeah. I just think that's going to be the two British clubs winning them things. I can't see Benfica touching Liverpool.
I don't think Benfica will beat Liverpool. I don't think so, but I can see Atletico doing a job on the sea. That's the thing. Come on, bro. Come on. Don't get caught up in the fact that basically they held down the average Man United team. Yeah, bro. You know what I mean? Let's be real, bro. Ronaldo performed amazing the game before, but they put it all in that game and they couldn't put it all into this game. And then we had legit chances to at least score goals, but we just never had it in us to score goals. And again, it just shows the problem that we have at Man United when you lose a striker like Greenwood and he wanted the team to be based around him and not bringing Ronaldo. And if Ronaldo weren't there, we'll be struggling right now. But anyway, take that aside. But you got to remember, what you said is true, but then you've also got to remember the funniness of Pep when it comes to finals. He has a habit of changing things up in a silly way.
Yeah, it's true.
And causing his team to lose. We've seen that like at least 3-4 times since he's been at Man City. Do you know what I'm saying?
It's like he's bored. He does things. He's winning that much. You know the ones where you're winning and you just like, you slow down. You know when you're 100 meters and you get to the back straight and like this. Oh, it's easy. You slow down. You let them catch up, and you can't. You're going, hold on, my body's not responding. It's not. You know what I mean? It's them one there, man. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. So Man City, bro, come on, man. They got Atletico, man. They got Atletico.
I'm still going to stick. Just for the record, I'm going to stick with Atletico. I reckon can do a job. We'll see what happens.
Bayern Munich versus Villarreal.
Well, that's Bayern, isn't it? I mean, come on.
But you know what, bro? You have to rate Unai Emery, bro. Arsenal rejected him. That's why I wanted Anthony out here today. Explain to me that Unai Emery has got Villarreal, bro, singing, bro. And bro, it's whatever they're drinking at Arsenal, isn't it? Because obviously it's the same thing. Look at how Aubameyang's going on now. You know what I'm saying? So we'll get to El Clasico.
It's the water in Arsenal, bro.
Bro, it's some dirty water, bro. You know, London water there from straight out the Thames, mate. North London, like. Yeah, so Bayern Munich, I can't see too much past Bayern Munich. They held down the team there still, yeah. But Chelsea versus Real Madrid, this is interesting because everybody's saying Real Madrid until yesterday.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is, football's a funny thing. What we saw Barca do to Real Madrid just there the other day there, you're not going to turn around and necessarily see that in the next game. It could very well swing around and it could become like a Benzema fest. You know what I'm saying? It's just one of those things, which is why, even though we were just saying, I still think Bayern are going to do Villarreal over. But Bayern Munich have shown also in that game against, was it Salzburg, that they can be got at. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, they went back to their home ground, did what they had to do, which I called anyway. But they've shown that they can be got at. They've not really got much competition over there on the Bundesliga yet, right? But go outside of that, teams play different. It'll be interesting to see. But I'll still give it to Bayern. But Villarreal didn't get here by luck. You know what I'm saying? They've obviously got some quality there that can do damage. But yeah, I mean, Real Madrid Chelsea, that's going to be a very, very interesting game. Very interesting game indeed.
That means you don't want to say who's going to win, do you?
If I'm going to go for a team, I'm going to go with Real. I think that Benzema factor, and as well as man like Vinicius and whatnot, I'm going to have to go with Real for that.
The only problem with Real Madrid is they got an aging team, and that's what they got caught out with against Barca with fresh blood. But then the problem is, you got an aging midfield against technically an aging midfield again with Chelsea. You haven't got saying that you got Conte in it. That's like a cheating thing.
You got Conte, you got Kovacic, you got the Mendes. I think midfield battle, but in terms of youth, Chelsea win that. But I don't know. Chelsea have all the tools to win the game. Real Madrid, they're just very dangerous in attack, and even though their midfield is aged, they're experienced and they know how to control the game. They've got leaders in that team. I still don't feel Chelsea have an out-and-out leader. I think they play very well together, but I don't feel, similar to Arsenal, I don't feel they have an out-and-out leader in the squad. So it'll be interesting to see what happens once, when Real Madrid put the pressure on them, how they respond. So we'll see what happens.
Cool. Yeah, Anthony said he's gonna jump in a bit anyway. So yeah. Bro, I think it's quite simple. I think it's gonna be like I said, Real Madrid, Bayern Munich, Man City, Liverpool, and then we're gonna get Bayern Munich versus Chelsea versus Real Madrid. I think that's when Bayern Munich might just tipple it, yeah. And I think then and Man City versus Liverpool. Ooh, that'll get messy, bro. That'll get me. How you feeling about that? 2 legs. They're gonna free English football. They're gonna free love you. They're gonna free love you at Main Road, and then you guys go win 2-1 at home.
Nah, you know what? I'm gonna stick with what I've been saying all season. Liverpool can beat any team, home and away, on their day. That includes Man City. I will still go behind my team to get a result at City. I'll obviously going to back them when they're on home ground, but I don't want to see. We're going to see City. I don't want to see them again until the actual finals. I don't want to see them till then. So because we've already got doing the FA Cup, we've got them twice basically in April. I don't want to see them again until the actual finals, because that Champions League game is like the last game of everybody's season, isn't it? After all the seasons finish around.
But the thing is, they've already done a draw for the semi-finals. So you definitely got Liverpool. And so if you win that game, if Liverpool win and Man City win, you've got Liverpool versus Man City in the next round.
I don't want Man City to win then. I don't want them to win then, because I don't want to see them again, man. Twice is enough, man.
You and then you have the game on the 27th of April. Bad, you know what I mean? See them twice again for the end of the season, bro.
The thing is, if we get City, that means we're playing City 3 times in April, because the Prem game's in April, the FA Cup's in April, and then the Champions League will be in April. We don't need to see them that much, man.
Yeah, I know, but it's good tough luck, bro.
I mean, like I said, it's good for English football. I think it showcases English football well. And I think that's part of the reason we've seen a lot of influx of players coming over to the Prem over the last decade, is because of how well some of the English teams have also done in Europe. So it'll be interesting to see what happens anyway. No,
most definitely. All right, guys, so the Champions League, Marcus is still backing his team like he did at the beginning of the season to win the Champions League.
Yeah.
So guys, H is bailed out today because he came with a big talk with the emotion the other day. He was reversed into a corner, but and then he got who am I saying? I think, you know what, bro, you gotta admit, at the beginning of the season, PSG had the hype, man, but bro, we'll get to PSG in a bit, because that's just falling apart right now.
You know what though, I did say at the beginning of the season about PSG as well, because like PSG for me, take away Mbappe, I don't think they're as lethal as a team. I think Mbappe is the X factor in that team right now. And I said it at the beginning of the season, the way that I saw him perform in the World Cup, and then the subsequent 4 or 5 games back at the French league, I just said to myself, you know what? If he, I'm not, he's obviously, since then he's changed. He's banging now. But
he's right.
At the time, I did say that if PSG didn't make it through the Champions League, I wouldn't be surprised based on the form he was showing at that period in time. But again, like I said, that's the problem, is that regardless of how good Mbappe is, no team is a one-man show. And again, I do feel, even with Messi there now, I don't feel Messi's the same player we've known Messi for however long. So take away Mbappe. If Mbappe gets injured now, who are PSG? That's my question.
No, I hear that. I hear that. No, 100% hear that. I hear that.
If you think about it, if Mbappe was to get injured at the beginning of the season, and was out for the whole season, people might start thinking differently about who would win that French title.
Yeah, no, 100%.
He's the X factor.
No, 100%. I was watching the Monaco game and he's the only one that kind of making chances, bro. Yeah. You know what I mean? And they just got busted up, man. And we will skirt on this before Anthony jumps in, yeah, because he's going to go on mad about Poch. His biasness because of being a Tottenham fan and everything like that stuff, you know. Now Poch is it's a toxic club, man. Tuchel struggled with that squad as well, man. You know what I mean? It's a very toxic thing, and you know what they were saying today, that they got a really good academy at PSG, but really good academy. As we see, one of their players is at RB Leipzig. He got sold off to them and he's doing an amazing job out there. What's his name? Unko, yeah. And he's doing a really great job out there, and they've got a lot of good players, and they just need to now let them players come through. A bit like what Chelsea, they're kind of like...
I was just about to say that. That's the problem. They've got enough youth coming through, but they're a club with money.
Yeah.
So every time you might think they're going to bring in this young guy, they just turn around in the season and just buy 2-3 players and then they go again. You know what I'm saying? And that's the problem Chelsea had. They end up having how many players on loan. So none of these young guys actually get a turn. And I think PSG... unless they get a manager that is got that kind of mindset, you know, kind of like a Pep or Klopp, where he don't mind bringing in like 1 or 2 young players, giving them a chance, then, you know, these players will never come to the forefront.
No, 100%. Right. So, okay, cool. So we've got that. So in terms of like, you know, PSG is just like, they're going to win the French league anyway, so there's no point discussing the French league, you know what I mean? The way ahead, and you can argue and say that a bit like Real Madrid, you know, when you exert so much in that Champions League game that sometimes your players are just like, the next game they just switch off, bro, because they're just exhausted. Both them and Real Madrid are so far ahead, bro, that, you know, they almost can just take the foot off the pedal for one game, you know, and I'll take it from there. But okay, we had...
You know what's really funny about PSG though, despite how much they're dominating Liga 1 year, right? They actually haven't. They're not actually the team that's got the most goals this season. And I think it's Rennes. Rennes has more goals, scored more goals,
serious,
and conceded less, I think, than PSG this season. They've just had too many draws. I'm sure that's the case. So they've had too many losses here, but they've scored more though.
Oh, Rennes is right up there.
Yeah, look, let me see. Yeah, Rennes has scored 63 goals to PSG.
Oh, they've won all their last 5 games. Jeez.
Yeah. So it's one of those where, like, again, if Mbappe goes next season, yeah, right, I'm telling you, PSG for me are going to be in trouble unless they bring the next top striker, a Haaland or someone like that,
or a new manager.
Or they're going to have to anyway, because it looks like Poch I reckon is going to leave regardless if he goes to United or not, I reckon. But yeah, like I said, PSG haven't scored the most goals.
Yeah, Rennes is the top goal scorers, and like you said, it looks like they lost just too many games.
Yeah, lost too many games. Yeah, but I think a lot of their losses were more towards the beginning of the season, and then they started finding some form. So it'll be interesting to see next season what happens there, especially when Mbappe is not around.
Looks like Nice has got the best defense. That's quite interesting, man. Quite interesting. But let's go from let's have a look at La Liga, bro. Barcelona, like, what's going on?
Boy, I don't think we
discussed this a long time ago. Honestly, and on that show we discussed about Xavi going to do it different or whatever. Right, do you agree, or you reckon it's just kind of bitter pill? Do you think that Koeman's obviously put out a comment about a few weeks ago saying, if I had this team, I would have been better?
No, I don't think he would have been. I don't think so, because he didn't have a bad team. I don't think he had a bad team. There may have been a couple of players that have come in since his time, but he didn't have a bad team and he wasn't showing nothing. Do you know what I'm saying? And again, you know, real managers use what they've got. You know, I'm using Liverpool as an example, but the realism is that even when Liverpool won their title, we didn't have a star-studded team.
Yeah.
We had to use the guys that were there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We didn't have no like superstars in our midfield. Our best players were the front three. You know what I'm saying? Other than that, Van Dijk, we got a better goalkeeper, but we didn't have like some of the superstars that you would associate to being world class. People would still probably only look at our team and say we've only got let's see, 3 world class players, being Van Dijk, the keeper, and maybe Salah. Nobody else. I don't think anybody else would rate anybody else in that team as world class. They're great players, but I wouldn't rate anybody else there world class. So I think Koeman, that's an excuse for him. I think he could have done a job. I've seen managers like Alex Ferguson do great stuff with a worse team. You know what I'm saying? So
go on, just put it out there, bro. Just put it out there.
If you're a top manager, I think you use what you've got. And what you got will make your team play a certain way. You know what I'm saying? If you haven't got the attackers yet, you build your team in a way. So we haven't got the attackers to bang goals yet. So let's just build a squad in a way where we get the goal, but then we learn how to defend. We learn how to hold the ball so that we're in control of the game. So that's an excuse for me.
Okay, cool. Oh, yeah, cool. But Barca, they've won the last 5 games. The 2 form teams in Spain is Atletico Madrid and Barcelona. And bro, let's be real. January, they were crashing.
Yeah,
they were crashing into this year, bro. Like both teams were like, Man United was like this. Come, let's get them. You just get Atletico Madrid. Barcelona was like this. Oh my gosh, what's going on? And then all of a sudden, Aubameyang has gone over there, bro, and smashed it. Choi always added his part to it. It's given them dynamism, which I think that you can't do tiki-taki football without power, bro. Yeah, and let's be real, the black strikers give you power, bro. Power and pace, and it's like in Italian league. Me and Anti's discussed it many titimes. It's like Italian teams now all got power strikers now. All the top teams, man. You got to have a black. You know what I'm saying, bro? You have to have a black. And I know business, bro. The black strikers, Zapata, Tammy Abrahams. You know what I'm saying? Rafael Leao. You know what I'm saying, bro? They all got power strikers. They got the Nigerian striker there at Napoli, bro. It's only Inter, and they're the struggling one right now. But anyway, we get to Serie A in a bit anyway. So yeah, but you know, bro, I'm looking at Real Betis. I know they kind of tripped over the other day. Tripping over right now. But I have to do honourable mention to this brother, Joaquin.
Oh yeah,
bro. The man's 40, you know. And
he's what you call a loyal subject. He's been with them from time, man.
Bro. Because where was he before? He was at let me look into him. He was at Betis. No. He's at Betis now. 1 second. Yeah, he's at Betis now. Where is he now? Where was he? Yeah, he was at Betis and he went to a big club, innit?
I can't remember, but I know he's been
Valencia. He was at Valencia. That's it. He was Valencia. Yeah. Fiorentina, did some time out there and he returned to Betis. Started off at Betis, bro. Went to Valencia, Malaga, Fiorentina, and when he goes to Real Betis and does the job, bro. You have to rate him, bro, because he took him back in the day, bro.
Yeah.
It's kitted fresh, bro. It's kitted fresh. And I have to do honourable mention for him anyway. So yeah, I think he's gonna be. But you have to
top player.
To be professional, just be a professional player right up to that 40. Yeah, you have to salute them, bro. But you got the likes of Seville, bro. Everyone's favourite cousin Martial. Has he made a difference?
I don't think he's made a difference to the squad as such. The only thing I will say is, I feel next season is going to be very different. I don't think Real Madrid are going to do what they've done this season. It's the same kind of situation. If you look at what's going on in terms of how Sevilla are playing, they've actually scored letting less goals than Real Madrid. Do you know what I'm saying? They've lost less games than Real Madrid. Do you know what I'm saying? They've just drawn too many. They've drawn too many games they should have gone in and won. They just haven't pull it away. I think next season we're going to see a different result with it. I think Barcelona is going to be. I reckon it's going to be the teams that are in the top 4 right now. I think it's going to be between those 4 teams in terms of winning the title. It's going to be a lot closer. But Martial, I don't know what's happening with that dude, man. I feel he needs to go to a team like a West Ham. That's what I generally feel. Find his game again and get himself back up.
But he
But he keeps going to these teams where like he's expected to perform game in, game out because of what they're trying to target you, right? And I think the pressure on him is not helping him to get back on track because he lost a lot, I think, personally. I
think just need to go to a club like Valencia, bro. You know what I mean? You know, like the club's like, yo, dude, just bang some goals for us. Lille, Leon, you know what I mean? No pressure, just do the best you can for us, you know what I mean? And yeah.
If you look at Martial, this guy was being talked about by Wenger for years. Well, you know, from when Wenger was there. You know what I'm saying? There's potential. So, and when you look at what he's done, where he is now, I don't think he's shown us any of that potential that was there at the beginning. I really don't think that. So, you know, I wouldn't put him in the top 20 strikers. That's me personally. I wouldn't put him in the top 20 attackers.
No.
And that's saying a lot in terms of where he started and where he was supposed to be.
No. I hear that, bro. I'm just looking at now, bro. Going back to you're talking about him. We've got Dembele, who we've always blazed off on this thing. But you know what, bro? He's kind of turning up, bro. He's turning up. He started against in the El Clasico. And I
said it before, bro, and I don't think many people understand what I was saying, but for me, Dembele is or could be the out and out successor to Messi. I'm telling you, if you watch the way the guy plays, the guy is so skillful. It's crazy, ridiculously. He's just consistency in terms of injuries and getting the performances. But in terms of ability, oh my gosh, he's got everything he needs to just literally just take on where Messi left off.
Okay, cool. No, I'll feel you in that one. Did a job, mate. Did a job. And you know what, bro? Always Aubameyang. How you feeling about Aubameyang?
Well,
do you think he skanked Arsenal?
I don't think he's skanked Arsenal, but it's one of those things. Did Arsenal
skank him?
Either way you want to look at it, the way I see it is, regardless of what the manager at Arsenal might want to say, or anybody else at Arsenal might want to say. Right now, Aubameyang is doing all his talking on the pitch. Do you know what I'm saying? He's going over to Spain, but the guy is just ripping it up. There's nothing that you can say about, you can't say he wasn't fit because he's gone to Barca and he's just doing his job and all that kind of stuff. I'm telling you, the guy was a top striker before he came to Arsenal. He did have many good seasons at Arsenal, but I still felt that he was, even those good seasons, I felt like he was a shadow of what we saw before he came, when he was at Dortmund.
Yeah.
And now it seems like he's back to his best.
Yeah.
No. I'm glad for the brother, man.
No. He's done the business, and he's kind of made me egg in the face a bit of arse. It just shows you how you treat people. And to be honest, bro, when it comes to people, then, bro, you lick two sun on the black brother, you know what I mean? And, a bit warmer weather, bro, and he just starts smiling. And Barca's an opportunity, 100%. But you have to rate him, bro. He tore his contract up, bro. He never dragged it out, bro. He tore up his contract, backed himself, and said, "Yo, I'm gonna be on less money and go Barcelona, bro." How many people do that?
Not many people do that, but then you get the occasional one which they show you that it's not about the money for them, it's about the game. And I think that was definitely the case for him. He wanted to be playing football in game out, and he wanted to be happy doing it. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's the big difference. I mean, I've been saying that for years, not just for players like him, but many others, where I thought, if you generally love the game and you just want to go somewhere and be happy, just say, you know what? I don't care if you guys pay me off or not. I just want to go. Keep the money. Let me just go play my game. Because these guys are making millions anyway. You know what I'm saying? He didn't need the money.
Yeah.
Even after leaving, he's still going to get his endorsements from sponsorships, all that kind of stuff.
Get his Puma thing anyway, still, But listen, we have to go back to Europe. I clean forgot, bro. We can't move on from Europe, bro. We did Champions League, bro. Sorry, guys, we're just going for competition after competition, getting the vibe of what's going on anyway. So big up to in La Liga. I think Real Madrid is going to win that league anyway. But like you said, Marcus, I think that, next year is when it's going to really kick off. But then, will it really kick off if Real Madrid go and get Mbappe?
Yeah, I still think it will. He'll be a big difference maker, but I still feel Yeah, I still feel that next season will be different. Like I said, even taking him away.
But I've seen Mbappe destroy Barca by himself.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, even taking him out of the equation, when I look at teams like Sevilla and the fact that they're conceding less than everybody else, if they can continue that same kind of defending and just like, get better results.
Yeah, better striker than Martial. Yeah. That should be interesting. But listen, Europa League. Now the biggest confusion is, guys, is this Europa League and the Europa Conference League. I just get confused, bro. I just saw two different colours with the BT Sports, bro. Absolutely didn't realise that Tottenham's in the pub league. Straight up pub league, bro, and I couldn't even get out of the groups. Absolutely, I can see the disgrace in it. But either way, bro, West Ham, how you feeling about West Ham, bro?
I think Moyes can be proud of the job he's done. I think Moyes, since he's come there, he's done a great job there. And I'm glad for him, because I always thought that he was a top manager from the times at Everton. I didn't necessarily think he was ready for United. I think the way things got handled there, it really did him wrong, because it made him look like he was a bad manager. I don't think he is. Going to West Ham has shown that this guy's a quality manager. He's got the ability to do the right job. I think before he even got to United were in decline anyway. I think personally, just in terms of the players that were coming in and what was happening. But I just feel I'm happy for him, and I think what he's doing in West Ham, what West Ham are doing at the moment, is big things. They're just silently going about their business. No one's talking about them too tough. But they're going about things. You know what I'm saying? I think next season they'll continue in the same way they have this season.
Okay, right. So the quarterfinal draw is this, bro. RB Leipzig versus Atalanta. That's a tough fixture, bro. But I think that RB has just got something. I think there's something about them that I think they were just about to get past this one. Atalanta ain't no mugs, bro. They ain't not mugs. Both of these teams are the fallout from the Champions League. Who are you thinking?
I'm giving that to RB. I think RB are going to take that one. Yeah.
So you're going for RB. I agree with that one. West Ham versus Olympique Lyon.
I'm going to go with West Ham. Lyon are a great team, but I'm going to go West Ham on this one. I just think that this season, I just feel like their time is now. I reckon they'll go all the way. I reckon it could be a West Ham Barca final.
Wow, Barca, Eintracht Frankfurt. I think Barca's on some fire right now, bro. I think, they're dealt with Napoli, they're dealt with Galatasaray. Both are very tricky teams. Galatasaray away, people, is not the place to go. I mean, you know how it goes, Marx. When you see that Turkish team, you got to batter them at your home because going into that crowd, you can't allow them to. You can deal with them at home. You at least get 3-1 against them, but away, it can get very silly. You got to take goals into that league. But Barcelona, I can't see Eintracht kind of even touching them, bro. Frankfurt.
I don't think so.
But you have to take an honourable mention to Van Bronckhorst and what he's done at Steve. Now, do you think it's Stevie G did such a good job? Van Bronckhorst has barely had to do anything, or do you think Van Bronckhorst has brought some European knowledge into the thing? Why they even look? Because to beat Dortmund, I don't think Stevie G was there to beat Dortmund himself, man. Because Dortmund, they're not the second place, bro, in the Bundesliga. That was a victory, bro. You're not putting out.
I'm not going to. As much as I love Gerrard as a manager and a former player, I'm not going to give him the credit for that. I think Van Bronckhorst has come and done his own thing. He's got experience with Rangers. Yeah. So I think you have to just credit him, what he was able to do there in the short time that he's been there. I think he's doing a good job. I think this round of games will be his last round of games in the tournament. I think he'll win this one, go through to the next one and get knocked out.
Do you think he'll beat Braga?
Because I don't think there's any teams other than Braga that I will think that will go through that they can beat. Personally, I don't think they'll beat Atalanta or RB. I don't think they'd beat Barca or West Ham or Lyon. So I think Braga will be their final game of the tournament. I'll give that to them, and I think they'll get knocked out.
I think it'd be a nice fixture for them to have Barca. You know, the ones let them get to the new, let them get do that little away fixture thing at the new camp, and you know what I mean. Get the Scottish fans on that, man. You know, so. But I do think the final more likely would be, and I think it looks like it would be maybe RB versus Barca.
I reckon. I don't know. I think West Ham, apart from Barca, I think West Ham can do every team in there, I reckon, personally.
Nah,
so unless West Ham meet Barca beforehand, I reckon they can go all the way to the final.
I don't think. I think the thing is, you got Champions League strikers now. Right, look at all the teams there that we mentioned, bro. Who's got the strikers? RB Leipzig, Atalanta, and Barcelona. Antonio's not in the league of them strikers in them team.
No, he's not. But Moyes has done.
No, I'm saying he's done a bad job.
You know what I'm saying? He's created a team, which means that that team, not the individual players, that team can go and do a job. And I reckon as a team, like I said, other than Barca, I don't think there's any team in there that West Ham could take on.
Here's one. Do you rate Morelos?
He's alright. Nothing special.
He looks as fit as Romario back there.
Yeah, he's alright.
He's like the Colombian Romario, bro, the bottom version.
He's not too bad, man. He's not too bad.
He's like, do you think he could work in the Premiership? I don't think he could work. Could you reckon? I can't see him winning the channel.
I think people are still overestimating, like, you know, the massive gap there is between Scottish League and the Premier League. I know years back there was this thing with, you know, Rangers and Celtic trying to get themselves put into the Premier League because they were saying, oh, you know, they've dominated everybody else. They want more competition. They want to, like, you know, try and push for to see the FA will let them into the Prem.
Yeah.
But I think he's at his levels.
Yeah.
The level he's at, he's there doing his thing. He'll be a star there. They'll love him. They'll treat him like a god. But he's not. If he was at the Prem, you know, I'll give him to like a Brentford or a Norwich. You know, none of the top teams, and even then, he wouldn't be at Brentford banging it. He would just be another striker that they can bring on.
Yeah. No,
they need things. So yeah, I mean, he's at the right team for his levels, I reckon.
Yeah. No, I hear you.
Like you said, he's physically fit. Like I said, he's got that kind of like, you know, South American kind of vibe about him, yeah. Well, that's about as far as it goes, man.
But you know, man, go party on a Thursday night, you know. You know, they got like the one salsa joint in the whole, the one place where but he basically survived because he comes and buys the bar every Thursday, man. Simon Morales, we just stereotyped you to a Fastino Aspria. You know the ones there, Fastino Aspria, and the styles and the parties and all that business. We just stereotyping players from South America, Ronaldinho style, you get me? I love the party, mate. Okay, bro, the dreaded league that I'm still confused over, the UEFA. Sorry, guys, we're going through every competition to go into detail, and then when you want to hold us to it, you gotta hold us to it. So really get through this, man. Yeah. Now you got UEFA Europa Conference League. Sorry, this is not clickbait. This is just straight up. This is football talk. Here we go again. Who's left in it? Leicester City.
I think there's only two teams in there that will go on to win, I reckon.
Go on.
Which being either Roma or Feyenoord. I wouldn't give it to any of the other two. Any of the others, shall I say.
You wouldn't say PSV, bro?
Nah. I would. It's a weird one. I don't think PSV are going to do it. I prefer the final strikers to the PSV strikers. So I'm going to give it either to Roma or to Feyenoord to go and do it.
What about Marseille? Because Marseille is second in the French league.
Yeah, but that's it's not. That's not difficult, Bob. That's not difficult. You got PSG, right? And everybody else fights for what's left.
Right. So what you do, Marcus? You're flagging a problem here now. Yeah, with your second. You have basically what we're saying basically now. In Europe now, the top team in the German league is Bayern Munich. We all fear. But the second place team, nobody fears, Borussia Dortmund. You go to France, the top team is PSG. You don't want to play here as PSG. But the second place one is Marseille. He's saying boo to that. And then the other day, now, Real Madrid's top of the Spanish league, and he was second, Seville. And he got knocked out by. Wow, bro! It's like, what's going on?
I don't know. I mean, like there's that saying that there's levels to these things, yeah, right? And there is levels. Regardless of what I might say about PSG and all those things, the fact is, when you look at the top teams in each of the leagues, and I mean all of the leagues, right now there's levels. Man City, Liverpool, levels. You have PSG, levels. Bayern, Barca and Real. The other teams are getting close and they're improving. But, at the start of every season, if you ask anybody who's going to win these leagues, the same names are going to come out all the time. Do you know what I'm saying? No one's ever going to turn around and say to you, Marseille going to win it this season. It's always going to be, right now, it's still going to be PSG.
Yeah.
The same thing with, with other things. So I think it's up to those teams to push and challenge more. But right now, I don't know. I just feel, yeah.
It's the way it goes. But so you don't think Marseille is going to, so you got final versus Slava Prague. Final should deal with them. Marseille versus POK. But again, bro, you might get a shocker. And let's be Boulder versus Roma. Let's be real, bro. The most in and out team, you can almost say bipolar. Forgive me if it's used out of context, bro. But you don't even know what personality is turning up. Okay, Uncle Auntie's coming in to add his bit in, bro. Let's see where he comes in now. Oh wait, all right. But Roma, bro, once again, Anthony, can you hear us?
Loud and clear, bro.
Okay, bro. We just clearing up the Europa Conference League, bro. But Roma, bro, as a okay, let me just hit you straight out, bro. One game, they're amazing. Listen, bro, they just won the Lazio versus Roma. They battered Lazio, bro.
I won the derby.
The derby. Can you trust Roma to go ahead and win this Europa?
No.
Like I said, right now there's only 4 teams that's going to win that Europa thing. Yeah, one of the 4 teams. That's how going to be Feyenoord, Roma, Leicester, or Marseille. I'm not giving it to any of the other 4 teams here, right? Out of those, I think it's going to be between. I don't want to disrespect Marseille. They did a great job in the French league, but I just have a feeling. There's this gut feeling that it's going to be between Feyenoord and Roma. I just got a gut feeling.
I think Leicester are going to get there,
You reckon?
Yeah, Brendan Rodgers got that. He's got that flukiness about him, Brendan. From what I'm seeing, Leicester are putting all the eggs into that basket. From what I'm seeing, Leicester appear to be putting all the eggs into that basket.
Yeah. Now I hear that one, but do you feel that with Leicester, the players are coming back now? Justin's coming back. The Fofana's coming back. All the players are starting to come back and do the business. So for me now, it's looking good for Leicester because they got all these players coming back from injury. I think they can do a number on Roma if they face them. 2 legs. Roma just needs the Moorinho they could be the best in the world, but when you and then for me, Tammy Abraham is Roma. Just look at Tammy Abraham in front of goals. He will miss one and score one.
See, this is the thing for me though, yeah, right? Are we saying that based on that one successive season that Leicester have, and we're just assuming that every season that they're going to do a decent job? Because if you just look at the Prem right now, they're just making it into the top 10. Do you know what I'm saying? They're just making it into the top 10. I don't know, man. It's like,
but it's how it's the form right now. Let's be real. When we was talking about the Champions League, we was looking at Barca and we was looking at not Barca, but we was looking at Barca and Atletico Madrid last year when the Champions League was drawn, and we were like going, they ain't got a chance. Bro, they won the last 5 games in Liga, both them teams, bro, and they're on fire. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it's what you're on, man. And them man are on fire, bro.
Bro, let's be real. Let's be real, Marcus. Rodgers only said they're on fire because they just dumped out Satan FC. That's right. Atletico Madrid are on fire, bro. They're just about scraping through, scraping 2-1 against Man United over 2 legs. That doesn't sound like on fire form, bro. That sounds like scraping through, blood.
So Marcus is saying he feels like Atletico Madrid will give who they got in the Champions League game? City. He reckons they give City a game. I don't think so.
They will, bro. They will. They'll give City. You see, I don't know what you watch sometimes. I don't know if it's your bias. I don't know where you come from, but I don't know how you can sit there. I mean, obviously, it's not really the greatest job to beat Man United nowadays, really, is it?
No, it's not. It's not at all.
They've done that, but let's be real. Atletico Madrid have been underachieving this season.
100%, yeah.
Way below par, way below where they should be. They're an aging team. Suarez, they're an aging team. Griezmann, they're an aging team, bro.
Yeah.
They're an aging team. So, you know, I don't expect Atleti to go. Didn't expect them to go far. But at the same time, you know, you can't. Depends what Atleti turns up.
Yeah.
You know, Atleti can frustrate the best of teams. So I believe on their day, they can give City a game. And City, I mean, let's have it right, bro. City struggling to break down Patrick Vieira's Crystal Palace. And Atletico Madrid are a lot stronger to break down than Crystal Palace, I believe. So, you know,
they're probably one of the hardest teams to break down in the whole of that Champions League. They're solid when it comes to defending.
Exactly, bro. So, for me, that can give City a game, bro. And, you know, they've got people who can win. Felix can win a game. Suarez can win a game. They got players who can win. Carrasco can win a game.
Griezmann,
yeah. So, they're not Thomas Lemar. They got players who can do something on their day. If Man City go there thinking we'll have to turn up, they've been for a big surprise.
Yeah, 100%. No, 100%. Now, I agree with you that one still anyway, yeah. But listen, we want to, what we've done, Anthony, today, we've gone through different leagues and whatever there still, yeah. And I thought, when you text and said you're going to jump in, because I know you're there working hard. But
it's been a bad week for me this week, football-wise. Yeah. Absolute bad week, bro. Every team's got murdered. Juventus got murked in the Champions League. I don't know what happened in the Bernabeu last night. I really don't know what happened in the Bernabeu last night. But team got mullered. But you see, going on to that just leads me straight into. Marcus sent me a text the other day. My esteemed Liverpool fan bridge.
Sneaky text. Go on. What's his name?
No. And he says, "Ant, you must rate Arteta now." And I said to him, I says, give credit where credit is due. He's doing a good job. But after La Liga yesterday, bro, I want him out, giving away my top striker for free. Are you nuts, bro? You see what he's doing in Barcelona? 7 in 7, bro. He's 7 in 7.
Yeah. For
7 in 7, and Mikel Arteta gave him away for free. So, Marcus, I want him out. I want him dead, bro. I want him dead.
The thing is, before you came in, I was saying to Vodje, right, that Aubameyang going over there and carrying on the way he's doing, he's just doing his talking on the pitch. You know what I'm saying? He don't have to make no big fuss in the media about
that's right, bro.
What's going on at Arsenal. He's just doing his talking on the pitch. And like what you're saying, the fact that his man was willing to like have his pay cut, because for him, like I said, he just wants to play game in, game out and enjoy playing. That's the difference.
You can tell he's enjoying that because, as I said, he's the same. Everybody might agree, Aubameyang, and I says, bro, no man's going to play if he's not happy playing football. It's just one of those. You can't function. You just can't function, and that's clearly happened. So, again, as I says, me personally, I've got my beliefs, and I know what my beliefs are, and I don't believe Tapas did what he did for Aubameyang for the best of the club. That was personal. Because you cannot tell me you're a manager of a football club like Arsenal and you're prepared to give your talisman away for free. You give him away for free. That's like that.
That's unheard of.
PSG are going to do the same thing with Mbappe, but they didn't want to.
They didn't want to.
Yeah. Whereas my man has gone to the board and the board have backed him because they could have said, well, no, Mikel, we want 20 million for Aubameyang. We want a fee. He's just signed the contract. He's in contract. We don't have to sell.
They ripped the contract, and they ripped the contract, bro. You know what I'm saying? You know, oops, he flicked off there. So, but literally, he for me, they ripped the contract and they've let him go. Oh, he's had to go. Oh Lord, yeah. And that's the badness of it, bro. You know what I'm saying? And as Anthony says, you know, he's football. He's done the talking on the football pitch, and it. Rest is history, bro. Rest is history. But I just want to close off, bro. On the Serie A, right? We got a problem here, bro, because Inter is struggling.
Yeah.
Straight struggling. Are. And Milan could win it.
And the thing is, I can't remember who. Somebody in one of the podcasts actually said this, that right now, the way he's looking here, right, Milan could still come back and do a thing.
Is that Juventus?
Yeah, Juventus, yeah.
Yeah.
But I think Milan are going to take it.
You think Milan could take it? The thing is,
Scudetto.
We won Scudetto now, but we're gonna finish on Scudetto. You got Milan now; they're on 66 points. Yeah, guys.
Watch them again. The world class striker named Oliver Giroud, rolling back the years, good quality.
You see that setup, bro? The setup for the goal.
Absolute quality. Oliver Giroud, bro. Oliver Giroud is made for Serie A, bro. No pace, nothing. He's made for Serie A, bro.
You know what I'm saying? But I think they do with Milan. They're utilising Rafael Leao very smart. They're utilising him. He's got the power. He's the size of a striker. He's the size of Zlatan. You would think you just put him in the wrong position. You put him as a striker, but they're using that energy of him as a on the left hand side. Yeah, coming in and attacking in. But then you got Giroud and Zlatan rotating. Bro, that's a problem right there, because they got two deadly strikers. You know what I'm saying? Absolutely.
I still think the way things are going right now, right, that league can go any way, because don't forget, Inter have a game in hand.
Okay, so so they can come back.
And they've still scored more goals than any other team despite their position. They've conceded less goals than AC Milan. So this can go any way, that they want it to go.
And Juventus is 7 points behind, bro. Let's be real.
I don't know what's going on with Juventus, and I was still kind of backing Juventus to kind of come back early in the season and do what they need to do, but I think there's something going on over there, especially now with this news that Dybala's leaving on a free at the end of the season. I mean, come on, man, that's a mad thing.
To tell you the truth, though, Marcus, I'll be honest. I'm a lass and you're a fan from her as a kid. You understand? And me personally, I don't think Dybala should ever been wearing the number 10. He ain't big enough to wear that number 10 in Juventus. Have you seen the gods who used to wear that 10?
He may not be good enough to wear the 10, but he's a good player, and I wouldn't let him go.
He's all right. I don't know, bro. You see, everybody likes to talk about and likes to banter all these good players, world class and all that. What's Dybala done to go into that category? Really? Played in a half semi-decent Serie A. That's it.
But like I said in the previous thing, for me, you've got 3 ratings of players. You've got good, great, world class. So that I'm saying he's good. I'm putting him still in the lower section, if you get what I'm saying, because I'm doing those 3 classes.
Yeah. He's not world class, bro.
No, he's not world class. He's not world class. But I still think he's a good player, at least enough to warrant going for a fee rather than on a free. I don't think they should let him go on a free, personally.
But who wants it? Who's up for him? Because I think
there'll be enough teams in the Premier League that'll go for him.
Bro, who's going to be up for him. Satan FC, they'll buy anything with a pulse. Anything with a pulse, they'll buy.
I don't know about that one, bro. I don't know.
How can you sit there and say you don't know about that one?
Because the thing is,
you're the same club. You're the same club who's got.
We got pure that position. You got Bruno Fernandes, and you went out and bought Danny van der Beek. So why wouldn't you buy Dybala? Please tell me. We got too many players. That thing.
The reason he might go there though is because, if rumours are true, Ronaldo's going at the end of the season. Yeah. Cavani's already signed off. We already know that he's only here till the end of the season.
Papa's gone.
Sounds like Rashford's going. So then you're looking at thinking, okay, so who United got to play up front? So you might be in looking for a striker coming in the season.
Listen, guys, everyone keeps talking about Rashford going. Who's going to get...
Dybala is not the answer.
No, Dybala is definitely the answer. The definite answer. But the thing is, don't worry, he's doing the business. I like Juventus is looking tasty right now. I think Inter is just missing that gritty striker now. They're missing that power. They're missing that power and that, you know, the end of the season, Romelu was there and he was kind of like chesting off mans and just running at people. They don't have that at the moment, and that's what they're missing. Dzeko did a job at the beginning of the season, but now everyone's worked him out. They're stuck. Where Milan now, the way they're playing, they've got diversity in the way they're playing, and they got a Brazilian guy, Anthony. You've seen in Milan, they got that Brazilian guy on the right hand who's trying to cut in and stuff. They got a few players that are quite decent, and I have to give a mention. Which I mentioned before, Anthony, is Napoli striker,
the Nigerian dude,
Victor
Victor whatever. After him? Someone's after him.
Osimhen.
Yeah. Now that's a striker because he's banging in goals.
Someone's after him over here. I can't remember which club it is. But there's a team over here after him. I can't remember who it is.
I know about 3 seasons ago, Liverpool after him. But
could be Tottenham, could be Tottenham still, because I think Tottenham are bracing themselves for Harry Kane to dip off.
Okay, yeah. That would make sense.
Harry Kane and that useless manager Pochettino will go to Satan FC. Good riddance. Good riddance.
I just still have a feeling though that Milan, as in Inter, will take it. Just and this is just based on stats right now.
How many games is there to go?
They've both got. Inter's got 1 game in hand, and then they've got another 8 games left. So they're all on 30 pretty much.
Okay.
Inter got that game in hand. Like I said, they've scored more, conceded less. Do you know what I'm saying? Even Napoli have conceded less than AC Milan. And I'm thinking, in fact, out of the top 4, AC Milan have conceded the most.
The most, yeah.
So I'm just kind of thinking.
But I would say,
I'm not saying that they've got a problem defensively, but if you look at, which teams are less likely to ship goals, it's not AC Milan at the moment.
Oh, you know what? I would disagree, Marcus. Yeah, I think Milan suffered at the beginning of the season because of the goalkeeper situation. Now they had a new goalkeeper, the black brother that went in goals, but then there was rotating between another goalkeeper. Now they've kind of settled the whole goalkeeping situation because I don't know if you saw, Anthony. There's a few mistakes that they was making. You know, when you got a new goalkeeper in, they've had Donnarumma for years. You know what I mean? And I just felt like they just never had that connection in defense. But once they settled down now, because you got to think about it, you got French speaking. Black goalkeeper in there. You got Tomori, who's English speaking. You know what I'm saying, trying to work out the Italian going on still. Yeah, so you got multiple languages in defense, and I just feel like it just needed that gelling together. And I feel like right now Milan's kind of like more gelling together now. It's more settled than they were at the beginning of the season. But that's when they was letting a lot of the goals and stupid goals. But since they're beating Inter, did they come back and beat Inter? Or was it a draw?
Who?
Milan.
Yeah, they beat Inter.
Inter. Since they come back and beat Inter, and Inter had the game under control 1-0, Inter hasn't been the same. You know what I'm saying? And again, that's what happens when you have options. You bring on Giroud, you know what I'm saying? And it changes up the game. Zlatan, these are all strikers that can change the game all the time. Zlatan comes on against Napoli, and he just brings people back into play. That's the beauty of having experienced players. And Italian league's perfect for retiring players. And
Inter don't have to play Milan again, right? I think they're done for this season.
No, they're done for the season. Yeah, they're done for the season. And Milan done Napoli as well. So Milan's done the big fixtures. It's just Juventus. I don't know who's got Juventus for the rest of the season. That's the point.
Juve can still do it, mate, because my man Vulovic is banging them in. Come back, scored again over the weekend.
Yeah.
So
they got no more big
goals
teams
in them.
Yeah.
7 points. That's
look at that.
2
See,
wins.
look, this Sunday, is it this Sunday or the Sunday after? Juve are playing Milan, so they've still got to play Milan.
There you go.
Let's see.
Juve got Milan.
Boys? Yeah, but Juve got Milan.
No.
They haven't got AC. So not,
Inter. They got Inter.
They got Inter. I keep saying Milan.
No, I'm sorry. Don't get mixed up, bro. That should be interesting.
But yeah.
And here's the big one as well: Napoli away to Atalanta. That's not easy. Going to Atalanta.
Well, who cares? Napoli will choke. They always bloody choke. They always choke, man. I'm not interested. How many times have you seen Napoli clear at the top, 7 points clear with 3 games to go, and they still lose the title? Napoli, they always choke, man. Not interested. They only won leagues when Maradona was there.
For real. Yeah.
You know what I mean? After the choke, they're always choking, bro. Not interested.
AC have got some easy games, man. Apart from,
but they look easy, bro.
Atalanta.
Italian league is weird now. It's not like the old days.
They're not gimmies, bro. There's no gimmies in Italy, bro, because them Salamatanas can come up and cause mad upsets and that.
Actually, have you ever heard of Sassuolo growing up, bro? Sassuolo was like, what?
No, I've never heard of him in my life.
You know what I'm saying? You got Salatana.
The thing is, Frank Ribery plays for that Salamatana team.
Yeah. And they got some at Calgary. They got some random Portuguese guy who's the captain up front, Pedro. Are you thinking, what's going on here? And you have to say, there's some black boys coming through in all the teams. All the teams have got these random guys that bring on the pitch. You're thinking, who on earth is this guy? Short, stocky, power, and they can lace, man. They can lace off, man. That's why I love, like, there's some good talent coming through in Italy right now. Good talent. It's going to be interesting to see how things second down. But I do think Milan, I hope Milan does it. I hope. But I can see them tripping up, man. I can see them tripping up.
Like I said, they've got Inter have a game in hand. I mean, the only game they got against AC is in the Coppa Italia. Now, it depends. I don't know if that game would affect AC Milan if they lost that in terms of the rest of the games for the season. But they still. All I know is Inter got a game in hand. I reckon it's going to be tight, going all the way to the wire.
Anthony,
as I said, bro.
Who's your money on, Anthony?
If I had to pick a team right now, this minute, right now, I'd say I'd go with Inter because I know Milan have got that banana skin in them. Yeah. Milan have got that banana skin in them, man. I know they would. But, really, at my heart of hearts, I still believe Juventus can win the league. I'm not going to lie about it. Gianno, Allegri. Well, don't ramp with Allegri,
If Inter wins, beats... Juventus beats... They'll go above them.
Don't be fooled.
Yeah. They go 62 points.
Fooled.
Yeah. And Napoli
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
If they can beat Inter, if Juventus can continue the winning run and beat Inter, mate, it's going to be...
What just changes your tune now? I remember when Liverpool in the same position, I was saying, what? Liverpool could come back and do a thing? Nah.
Oh, don't.
Right up Liverpool because of what it is. My man doesn't want you to win because obviously you're going to equal Man United's record of league.
Exactly.
Titles.
I concluded that today
and
already.
That's why he doesn't want it, bro. That's why he doesn't want it.
Straight.
But having said that, for me, right about now, Liverpool are favourites for the Premiership. For me, right now, tell you straight. Everybody, bro, what did I say at the beginning of this podcast? Remember what I said? Pep Guardiola's arrogance is going to cost him. You thought you could win the league again without a number 9? Nah, bro, it ain't happening. I'm telling you, that's what's going to cost Pep Guardiola. Remember, I told you before the ball was kicked at the beginning of the season. Man's too cocky. Man thinks he's too nice and he can win leagues with no number 9s. Yeah. Nah, bro, that's why Liverpool are going to done their dance. Remember, I'm going to tell you.
Wow, there's so many samples from.
And me, bro. The bin dippers. Yeah. They're the last team I want to win. The bin dippers, bro. The bin dippers. But I have to be honest. Credit where credit is due. Liverpool. If it wasn't for Jurgen Klopp, the Premiership would be pathetic. It'd be pathetic because Liverpool are the only team who are giving Man City a run for the money. Everybody else is just bent over. I mean, your mob, Satan FC, they should be kicked out just for the fact of being kicked out. Wasted a bag of money. You wasted a bag of money on all these players, and you're struggling to finish fourth. You lot should be kicked out on a default alone.
No, yeah, bro. At the moment,
on default alone, bro. You've tried to blame Solskjaer. You've tried to blame Moorinho. You've tried to blame, bro. At the end of the day, your players ain't that bloody good. Let's face the bloody facts. They ain't that bloody good. McTominay is what Middlesbrough at best. Fred.
Listen,
Fred is what? Sunderland or Hull. Sunderland or Hull at best. You understand what I'm saying? You know that's shocking, bro. You're shocked. And as for your pal, Harry Maguire, bro.
Stop putting that on me, you know.
No, it's your friend, because you said he was a good defender. You did what? I heard it come out your mouth. You can't tell me nothing. You said he was a good defender. When was that?
That was before as I said.
Before what?
Let me
before he was created. Before he was in his mother's womb. What, bro? He is absolutely shocking.
He was our main defender last season. Yeah.
Well, that just goes to show how crap your defense is. If Harry Maguire was your main defender, let me tell you now. I'll tell you now. Ben White for 50 million is a better boy than Harry Maguire. Yes, I said it. That's right. I said it. And I'll stand on it, and I will take any man, Richard, Skipper, Roger, Melo, anybody who wants to argue, we'll argue. Let's go. Let's go.
So Anthony, are you going to, as we close off this session today, are you going to be bold enough to say that Arsenal will be fourth? Come on, man. You got the games in hand, man. You there, bro? You there?
If he's not saying that, I'm saying that. Because I said it before, Arsenal going to finish top 4. I think there's one podcast when I predicted that.
Yeah, you said they might have finished third in the podcast.
Yeah. Lance said Man United 4th. I don't know what he's saying now.
Bruv, to tell you the truth, do I think Arsenal finish in the top 4?
You got game in hand or worse? Yeah, you have.
You game in hand over United, but not over Chelsea though.
Stop. Can I just say something, Gal? Because you know me, I keep going on Satan FC and all the rest of it. And Roger keeps telling me he hasn't bought no top. So, Rog, you've just said, have we got a game over us? So you acknowledge Manchester United. You acknowledge Satan FC and you're a man of God. So please explain to me, us. You just said us.
Okay,
so
cool.
You're part of that Satan clan.
Yeah.
So please explain to me, bro. How do you do it?
How do I support Man United?
Yeah, how do you do it, bro? I want to know.
Okay.
I want to know how
it's catch me online. He catch me online.
You men of God, hold on. I want to know how you men of God can justify meddling with Satan. I want to know how you justify it.
Okay, cool.
Because that's you not doing.
Okay, let me talk.
Melo and Richard are justifying being men of God and supporting Satan FC. So tell me how you justify it.
Okay, so for me, as I said before, and I knew this time will come, people. So I will explain why I support Man United FC, even when they get symbolism is representing something demonic. Is I did a study a number of years ago, and basically what, not so much with Man United. I stopped wearing Man United shirts from tops from when the Rio, I'll call it the Rio top, but basically black with the blue and yellow trim.
The Umbro, I remember it.
Yeah.
Sharp view cam it was.
View cam, yeah. So that was my last shirt, and basically I looked at the top and I was like, nah. Simlin's not really right. I support the team, but I'm not gonna wear that stuff. And then when I did a study on, I was looking into different teams, and I was looking at the founding of Man United and how they got founded, because obviously they were green and yellow at first and stuff like that still, and then all of a sudden it flipped. And what you find is a lot of the teams, like they said, when it comes to Liverpool, I don't want to say too much about Liverpool, but
he always uses Liverpool as an example.
But the thing is,
Liverpool are like the enemies of what he says, bro.
He always uses it. I don't want to say much about Liverpool, but I'll say Liverpool.
Liverpool's quite an easy one because it's the symbol. The symbol is a witchcraft symbol anyway. So Phoenix.
What, the liver bird?
The Phoenix. it's a Phoenix. Phoenix is if you put Phoenix down, Phoenix.
Hold on 1 second. Marcus, is the Liverpool badge a Phoenix? The liver bird. I'm asking. I don't know. I'm asking.
See, I never thought it was a Phoenix. I've always known it as the liver bird. So
the liver bird. That's right, bro. I've always heard it as a liver bird. So again, I'm not too sure, but I'm not going to disrespect you, Raj. I'll say
that. From my understanding, if you look at what a liver bird is, it's actually an eagle.
Ooh, there you go, Raj. So you need to get your stuff sorted, mate, because my man's just thrown this whole spanner right into your works.
Yeah, but the thing is, the Liverpool symbol, look, you can call it liverbird, but it's actually a phoenix. I'll put a Liverpool phoenix. It's always known as a phoenix. But it could be called liverbird.
You know, I never heard the first person I heard saying it was Phoenix actually was you. In all my years with Liverpool, I've never heard anybody calling it a Phoenix.
Oh yeah.
I've
always heard liver bird. I've always known a liver bird to be an eagle. So
okay, cool. But I'm just giving you what I've studied. It's good study. And what I find is that
what we're trying to get to is you justifying how a man of God can support Man United, who clearly is the Red Devils. Now, correct me if I'm wrong here. But Satan, Jesus and the devil don't spar. So I don't understand. And I'm just going to say this.
Yeah.
Why you not buying a top, but you still refer to him as us?
It's a team of support. It's a team.
So you're part of man. So you can't stand in front of God on Judgment Day and say, "Oh, but God, I didn't buy no tops. So I wasn't really part of it."
But then I will turn around to a lot of football clubs which has been started up by Freemasonry organizations. End of the day, still, end of the day, you got Qatar right now doing all kind of madness.
Qatar, we're in England. Qatar.
No,
talk about Man United.
Okay.
You're a man of God, and it's Satan FC. Don't come tell me about bloody Qatar.
But the thing is, you are saying to me right now. Sorry, guys, we're doing apologetics right here, still, yeah. So you're saying to me, that basically, you're saying to me, I should.
Yeah.
That
is what I'm saying. Because you're a man of God, and Satan and God can't mix, bro. So you tell me. Everything. If you're in the pulpit, hold on. If you're in the pulpit on a Saturday morning and you got what you telling your Parisians? What are you telling them? It's okay, man of God, to support Man United, the Red Devils.
Okay, I'm putting everything I know about other teams and other teams and clubs.
Put it out there.
No, I'm putting it out the way. Yeah, still, yeah. So what you're saying that when you go into sports teams and whatever they're doing and they stand up and they do stuff which goes against your Christian belief system, you will walk away from it. Because if that's the case, everybody will walk away from the teams at one point at a time.
Well,
you know what I'm saying? And the thing is,
the only thing I can say is reflect my Christian beliefs.
Yeah.
All right, if I was a Liverpool fan, would I walk away from Liverpool as a Christian? Not really, no, because what they did, the racism, that's racism. It's got nothing to do with Christ, God. This is what we're talking. We're talking about Christ and God here. Now, I've always been told that Satan, light and dark can't mix now.
Yeah.
As I've always said, your team is known as the Red Devils. On this group, there's 3 Man United fans, and it's not 4. And all of them, we got a pastor. we got a pastor.
Okay.
The son of a pastor.
Yeah.
And 2 others. And they're associated to Man United now. I'm trying to fathom out how can that be logic as a Christian?
But the thing
I'm trying to see how you fathom it, because people tell us about like I said, when I first come into the church, I was told, you can't wear certain things because certain things and the symbols and the emblems being So okay, cool, no problem. So that's why I ask. That's why I always go on to you lot to say the team's called the Red Devils.
Yeah.
As a man of God, how do you still say you support them?
Me personally, bro, I'm just saying to you what I'm saying. But the thing is, bro, you got to get to a point now still, where I'm going to flip it to you. That end of the day still, if I had a conviction don't read the Roger. Don't me personally, as you know. I don't wear the shirts. Yeah, so that's my personal conviction. That's when I got convicted in my heart. Said, I'm not. Look at the symbol of blood. Like, nah. I ain't wearing it.
So you got to the point. So you stopped there. You got to the point. You looked at the badge. You thought, I can't rock this because of the badge.
100%.
But it's still the same team, bro. Just because you don't buy the top, you still support the club.
But the thing is, but you're not giving. I'm giving you my reason. Now you need to accept the fact that this is my personal. Me personally, I have my personal conviction, and that's why I hear what you're saying. I have my personal. I'm flipping onto you to say, okay, this is my personal conviction. This is what God's saying to me. You meant to go. Yeah, okay, cool, safe blood. You're saying, I hear what
you're saying, your personal conviction. Yeah. You stopped wearing the tops. That's what you've done. You've just stopped wearing the tops. You still support the team. You're still a Man United fan who's still the Red Devils. So it makes no difference, bro. That's a token gesture to me. As a man of God.
But the thing is,
saying, my personal conviction, I've stopped doing this, but I'm still supporting what they're doing. I still support them, but I've stopped buying the tops.
Okay, what I'd say, I stopped wearing the tops, and my focal point of my life is that to have a life that represents Christ, man.
Bro, you're supposed to be on there saying,
I hope my life does. You get me still.
I got my personal conviction, and you're right, bro. I'm going on air now. Officially, I'm denouncing Man United. I do not support Manchester United anymore because they're called the Red Devils. I'm a man of God. A God me serve.
But I would say,
I don't want nothing to do with this Satan.
Okay,
Satan. And look, and I even sent you why they're called. Look what they were called at the beginning.
Yeah.
Heathens FC, bro. You was called Heathens FC.
But Anthony, the reality show is this, bro. You know what I'm saying? What I would say to you as well, is this. And I totally I hear what you're saying. But I would say to you straight, man. I'll be like, bro, like if you lay the seed, which you've done. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And Marcus would witness the fact that you've laid the seed,
Bro, I've laid this, I've planted, I'm watering and everything.
Man's poured the seed all over the soil still, and it will definitely land on some good ground. And just let it germinate, because I think you got a valid point. Me personally, I'm not buying I don't buy none of the garms, and that's my personal thing. That's my personal conviction.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
I know that other people put it on their children and buy stuff for the grand, whatever they do, whatever. So me personally, my boys don't wear no Man United shirts and whatever, so you're nothing. So they're not got that vibe about them. But
steer him away from the club, bro. Steer him away from the club.
But we all wear. But as everyone can see, Roger wears football shirts. You know what I'm saying? But I don't wear. But one thing I would say about symbolism, when you start looking into people, it's scary. It's absolutely scary.
Bro.
It's scary.
Bro, like I said.
Coat of arms, man.
Bro, I'm into my fashion. I've always been into fashion club, bro. Some of the things my wife used to tell me, you can't wear this and you can't wear that, and I'd say, "What you on about, man, boy? What? You don't?" And I used to say, like, "You're taking this a bit too far." And but as I've grown in Christ, and you learn new things, and you open up to receive different stuff. So you think, oh, okay, so certain things I have steered away from. I don't buy, cut my eye. And it hurts me, some of them, because some of them I'd love to wear, but I just cut my eye and just allow it, just move on. You know what I mean? And that's what I'm saying, really. But, bro, I only give it to you because you're the only one who stands up to answer it. Melo only comes out once every blue flipping moon. No, tell him, like, he only comes out when Man United have a win. And when Man United win, Melo comes out. Other than that, he's hiding. I don't know if you saw what he says the other day about Haaland. Haaland's time will come. Because I had to ask the question. So what you're saying, Melo, is that Haaland can do what Mbappe can do. No, we can't. When Kylian burst through at Monaco wasn't a team full of pack stars. No, there wasn't. There was up-and-coming youths. No one had heard of Thomas Lemar. No one had heard of that midfielder, Bakayoko or whatever his name is, went to Chelsea and you can't get a game. Nobody heard of all those players. The right back, what's his name? Sabidi.
Yeah.
Nobody heard of nobody had heard of Bernard Mendy, who was the left back.
Yeah.
All these players were just fresh, new players, and they had that mad Fabinho,
Fabinho, man.
Fabinho, not all the players were there weren't no wholesale. There was new, up and coming youths. That's it. So when Melo's saying, Kylian's playing in PSG with world stars around him, bro. And I was like to remind him, when Kylian burst onto the scene at Monaco, let's not forget he was at Monaco when he burst onto the scene, raped Manchester City at the Etihad. Him and Falcao.
Yeah.
You understand? So I don't know what Melo's under personally, bro. I don't know why he just doesn't face the facts.
You know, Melo.
I don't know why he doesn't face the facts and admit that you got it wrong and the black man runs things again.
Yeah.
I don't know why he just doesn't face that.
Melo's just doing the pub thing, you know. Them pub black man just chats on with the create argument, man. That's just Melo creating up that argument there, so man. Don't worry about that, bro. You know, say the facts of the matter that we had to show is we're gonna see what happens. This transfer is gonna be absolutely messy. There's so many players that are on free transfers that are top players. There's at least 20 top ballers. That's going to be messing up the whole thing.
What, mate? I tell you better worry about my young brethren, Marcus. Chelsea, bro. Kante's out of his contract next season.
Yeah.
Contract expires now. As things stand, Chelsea can't renegotiate right about now.
Yeah. So,
bro,
it's going to be messy.
There's going to be some serious queues, some serious sales going on at Chelsea. If they don't sort out their thing quick.
Yeah. I know they got some deals going. There's got some
player
deals.
At Monaco, the centre midfielder at Monaco, Chelsea the favourites to sign. Now that's all up in the smoke. He's a young kid. I can't pronounce his name. He's got some funny name. Begins with a T.
Yeah,
all I know is something.
Yeah.
The midfielder.
Yeah, man.
I wouldn't mind next to Thomas Partey because Thomas is starting to look like a young Patrick Vieira now.
Here we go, man. But listen, guys, I'm gonna close off, man. Man got yard to go to and everything still, yeah. But listen, okay, so we're saying right now, Anthony hasn't got the confidence yet to say that Arsenal will be fourth, but he's hoping they'll be fourth. And Champions League for Arsenal next season, that'd be amazing. You're gonna buy another.
Tell you the truth, bro. The reason why I don't want to say it, because right about now, bro, if we finish top four, bro, we're just going to get hammered in the Champions League, bro. And that's the thing. And that's why I'd rather not finish in the top four, to be quite honest. To be quite truthful with you. I just don't think I don't think Arsenal have got the checkbook to be in the top four right about now.
Yeah. But it's the way it goes, way it works out, man. He could get there. And Marcus is quite confident that Man City will win the league, so... which is a great job anyway. So yeah, and I know H is on big talk about the quadruple for Liverpool. So H, you know what I'm saying. So let's see if they can do it. And we take it from there, man. So word up, guys, for jumping in on us today. You know what I'm saying. Anthony, thanks for jumping in. Cause I know you're on a kind of work, man. Still, you know, and everything like that. Still, yeah. Marcus, nothing but love, man. I know we went through almost every league and competition that's going on, and I think the next show will be hopefully a quick, simple, friendly. We're going to deal with the Italy, Portugal internationals, Italy, Portugal. There's some big games happening, man. So we're going to see how that gets on anyway.
Italia.
Nah, man. It's about Portugal, bro. It's about Portugal, bro. Portugal. So you know what I'm saying. So yeah, I'll be switching shirts there straight, man. You know what I'm saying. But listen, guys, nothing but love. Yeah, this is Roger over and out. Blessings, people.
Yes.
Thanks for watching this content. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. You can also listen to Affinity Extra 24/7 at affinityextra.com. Don't forget to follow us as well on all social media, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter at /Affinity Extra. If you wish to support us, or if you want supporting as an artist, go to our Patreon, which is patreon.com/Affinity Extra, and don't forget to be